5 sub languages to us. Those are okay. DDL commands are over. So second sub language is what? DRL. So DRL stands for data retrieval language. So to retrieve the data from existing database, we are using it. Already in the database, data is there. To retrieve the data and to see the data, we are using this DRL command. So to retrieve the data, we should have knowledge on operators. How to use operators, we have to know. So SQL is providing operators like arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. It is providing relational operators like less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, and not equals to. Like special operators are there in, not in, between and, not between and, like, not like, is null, is not null. Next, it is providing set operators like union, union all, intersect and minus. It is providing some other operators like any, all, exists, pivot, unpivot, and concatenation operator. So now I explain number of examples on operators. Observe. For example, my requirement is I want to calculate 2 plus 3 plus 4. So calculate 2 plus 3 plus 4. We want to calculate this one. That is our requirement. Okay. So how can we calculate? Observe here. They simply write select 2 plus 3 plus 4 from. Now listen carefully here. Is this table data? No, this is not table data. So to work with non-table data, we use one predefined table. The predefined table name is what? Dual. So what is this dual? We have to understand now. Listen. Listen carefully. I'm explaining clearly about dual. Listen. What is this dual actually? Just observe here. I'm opening SQL Plus. See, our batch schema is Oracle 9 a.m. C # Oracle 9 a.m. Okay. Observe. I'm writing like this. See, select 2 plus 3 plus 4 from. Okay. So this is non-table data. So this data is not existed in the table. So to work with non-table data, we have to use one table name. What is that one? Dual. Dual we write. So what it is displaying? Observe here. What it is displaying? 9. 2 plus 3 plus 4 values what? 9. Here we are using arithmetic operator plus. Okay, but what is the column heading here? Observe. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is the column heading. If you want column heading as total, just simply we write like this. 2 plus 3 plus 4 as, give the alias name here. I'm giving alias name as total. This total is the alias name of this 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now in the output, it will display column heading as the total now. Observe the two outputs here. Here, what is the column heading it is displaying? 2 plus 3 plus 4. Here, what is the column heading it is displaying? Total. So here we are giving alias name as total here. This total is called alias name. To give alias name, we use as keyword. Okay. And using as keyword is optional. Directly, you can write like this also. So here 2 points we have to understand. What is this dual we have to understand, and what is this alias we have to understand now. These 2 points I cover now. Listen. So first I'm talking about dual. To see the table structure, which command we have to use? To see the table structure, which command we have to use? Please, all of you be focused, be here, present here only. Okay. So I want to see the table structure of dual table. This dual table already created by the Oracle developers. So we created one table, student 6 table. We created this one. So to see this student 6 table structure, we are writing describe student 6. Like that, Oracle developer defined dual table. Okay, I want to see the dual table structure. So we are writing describe dual. Okay, see, now in the dual table, how many columns are there? Please confirm. One column only. What is that column name? Dummy. So dual is one ready-made table which is having one column and it is having data one character only. It can hold one character only. That one character, it can hold one character only. Observe here, varchar 2 of 1. See here. See, dual is a table. Oracle developers already created it. Okay, it has how many columns? One column. Which data type? Varchar 2 data type. How many characters it can hold? One character only. For example, I'm writing like this. Select dummy from dual. What it is displaying? Observe here. So what it is displaying? X. There is only one character is there. X is there. So with this, you can understand that dual is a ready-made table which is having one column, and that column can hold only one character. That one character is what? X. Like this, they created. Dual is the table created by the Oracle developers. It has one row, one column. Column name is dual. Row data is X. So dual is the table created by the Oracle developers. How can we see the tables list? Please confirm. Select table name from user tables. Good. Okay, select table name from user tables means it will display all tables list. Okay, observe here, these are the tables created by us. We created these tables. So till now we created 10 tables. Okay, like that, this dual table, all these 10 tables are available in which schema? Oracle 9am schema. Oracle 9am schema. So like that, there is one schema is there. That schema name is sys. In the sys schema, Oracle developers placed this dual table. Okay, so I want to connect as sys now. Sys user. So username is what? Sys. Okay, don't enter any password. Okay, so I'm connecting from here. From SQL plus I'm connecting. So sys as sysdba I'm giving. Sys as sysdba. Don't enter any password. Okay, connected. Now who is the current user? Observe here. Who is the current user? Sys. Sys is the current user. So in the sys user, there is a table, dual table is there. Okay, I want to see that tables list here. Observe. So in the sys table, many ready-made tables are there. Okay, now I'm writing like this. I'm setting line size as 200 and page size as 200. Observe. Select to see the tables list what we are writing. Table name from user tables. Okay, observe here in this. See, these many system tables are there. Okay, 1537 system tables are there. In this, dual is there. Okay, see here, dual table is there. Observe, this dual is the table. Dual table created in which schema? Sys schema. Okay, and now we are logging as our batch schema, Oracle 9am. Okay, password is narrating. Okay, I'm clearing the screen. To see the structure of this dual table, describe dual we are writing, it has only one column that can hold only one character. That can hold only one character here. Varchar 2 of 1. See. Okay. So I'm writing points regarding dual now. What is dual? Dual is a ready-made table. Dual is a ready-made table created in which schema? Sys schema. Sys schema. Okay, it has how many rows? How many columns? It has one column and one row. It has one column and one row. Okay, so generally, why they defined like this, sir? Because to return one value, generally we use this dual. For example, I'm writing like this. Observe here. Yesterday we copied EMP table. Okay, EMP table has how many records? 14 records. EMP table has 14 records. For example, I'm writing like this. Select 2 plus 3 plus 4 from dual I'm writing. What it will display now? 9. For example, I'm writing 2 plus 3 plus 4 from EMP I'm writing. Now what it is displaying? Observe here. 9 it is displaying for 14 times. Observe here. 9 it is displaying for how many times? 40 times. So for every row it is returning the value. For every row it is returning value for one type. So 14 nines we got here. But our requirement is what? We want to get one 9 only. So because of this table is having, EMP table is having 14 rows, 14 times it is returning the value. This dual is having how many rows? One row, it is returning one value. Okay. So that's why they created this dual table with one row, one column. Whenever our requirement is returning one value, getting one value as a result, work with this table dual. Generally, to work with non-table data, we use it. So to work with non-database values, to work with non-database values means non-table values. To work with non-database values, okay, use dual table. Dual table. That's it. This is about dual. So most of the students don't know clearly about dual. Just directly they use dual. If you ask dual means they don't know. If anyone is asking what is dual means, simply you can say it is the predefined table created in which schema? Sys schema, but it can be accessed by any user. Okay, it can be accessed by any user. They designed it like that. It can be accessed by any user. Any user can use this one. And it has one column and one row. Okay, that column name is dummy. Okay, data is X. Column name is dummy. Okay, row data is X. To work with non-database values temporarily, we are using this dual table. That's it. So because of it is having one row, it returns one value. So because of it is having one row, it returns one value. So whenever our requirement is returning one value, getting one value as the result, use this one. For example, if we write select 2 plus 3 plus 4, select 2 plus 3 plus 4 from EMP means if EMP table has 14 rows, okay, it displays 14 nines. It displays 14 results. But our requirement is getting result one time. But our requirement is getting result for one time. So to work with non-database values and to get result for one time, don't use existing table name here. What we have to use now? Dual. So because of dual is having one row, it returns value only once. So it gives column heading as 2 plus 3 plus 4 and gives result as 9. That's it. Next. Now what is the column heading here? 2 plus 3 plus 4. But I don't want to get like this. I want to get total here. So what we are write? Select 2 plus 3 plus 4 as total from dual. So here, what is this total here? This total is the alias name. This total is called what? Alias. This total is called alias name. Okay. So whenever we want to change the column headings, generally we give this alias. So here it gives result as total 9. Total 9. That's it. So previously it was giving column heading as 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now because of this column alias, it is giving column heading as total. Okay. Once again I'm showing, observe here. I'm clearing the screen. Observe, select 2 plus 3 plus 4 I'm writing. What it is displaying, observe here. Column heading is what? 2 plus 3 plus 4, result is 9. But we want to get this column heading as total. So what we are write here? As 2 plus 3 plus 4 as total. As total we are writing. Observe here, what is the column heading it is displaying? Total it is displaying. For example, there is EMP table is there. First column employee number. Second column employee name. We are retrieving like this from EMP. Now what is the column heading? Observe here. See, what is the column heading here? Employee number. What is second column heading? Name. For these column headings, if you want to change the column headings, you can give column aliases. So column alias we are giving now. For employee number, I'm giving alias name as X. For E name, I'm giving alias name as Y. Now it displays column headings as X and Y. Observe now. See here. For first column, what is the column heading it is displaying? X. For second column, what is the column heading it is displaying? Y. So to change the column headings, generally we give the column alias names. Okay. So this is called column alias. So generally, to give column alias, which keyword we have to use? As keyword. As keyword is used to give column alias. Okay, column alias means alternative name, another name. Alternative name or another name. Alias means alternative name or another name. As keyword is used to give column alias, and using as keyword is optional. Using as keyword is optional. Okay. Observe here. For example, I'm writing like this. Select 2 plus 3 plus 4 as total from dual I'm writing. Now what is the column heading it will display? Total. Total it is displaying. So here we are using as keyword to give the alias name total. Now I am not using as keyword, observe here. Okay. As keyword I'm not giving. And observe here. Still it is working perfectly. Observe. It is displaying column heading as total only. If we use as keyword here, it is giving alias name as total. Even if we don't use as keyword here, it is giving alias name. So with this, you can understand that specifying as keyword is optional. Just to provide readability, we use as. So if you use as, more readability will be there. This 2 plus 3 plus 4 will be displayed as total. Just to provide readability, we use as keyword here. That's it. Even if you don't use as keyword, no problem. It will work. Okay. Now, so this is about column alias. For example, I want to give this column alias as total value. I want to give column alias as total value. Observe now. For example, I'm writing like this. Select 2 plus 3 plus 4 as which column, which alias value we want to give? Total value. Total value. Okay, or total marks, any. Based on our requirement, we give alias name. So total value from dual. So now what is the column heading it is displaying? Observe here. Total value it is displaying. So to separate two words, which we used underscore here. To separate two words, what we used here? Underscore we used. For example, I'm writing like this. Select 2 plus 3 plus 4 as total space value I'm giving. So now observe here, it is giving the error. After total, what it is expecting? From keyword not found, it is telling. So after this, that is treating this after as total is there. This total that is treating as alias name. After alias name, what is expecting? From. That is not considering this value as the alias name here. Total as the alias name. But whereas in the previous example, here underscore is there. Okay, means this is that is treating this as the alias name. This is one word. But here, how many words are there? Two words are there. So because of two words are there, first word it is treating as alias. After this, that is expecting from here. From is not there. Value is there. So it is giving error. But now my requirement is I want to give this alias name in multiple words. I want to give alias name in multiple words like this only. Total value like this only I want to give. In such type of situations, specify alias name in double quotes. Specify alias name in the double quotes. So if you specify alias name in the double quotes, now you can give, it will display multiple words column heading. Observe here. See, is it working or not? Working. So if you don't use double quotes, what it is telling? Error. That is treating this total as the alias. Okay, after this, that is expecting from is not there. Okay, but whereas if you specify in the double quotes, now this double quoted value, it is treating as the alias name. When you want a column heading in multiple words, specify alias name in the double quotes. Is this point clear? Okay. And one more point, observe. See here, just now we have given this alias name total. Total, we are giving alias name in which case? Alias name we are giving in which case? Which case, please confirm? Lower case. But column heading it is displaying in which case? Upper case. Okay. But whereas here, see here. Here we are specifying in the double quotes. In the double quotes, in which case we have given alias name? Lower case. In which case it is displaying the column heading? Lower case only. So when you want to maintain the case like this, when you want to maintain the case and to give alias name in the multiple words, we must use double quotes. Okay. For example, I'm writing like this. Select 10 plus 20. Sorry. Select 10 plus 20 plus 30 from, sorry, as total I'm giving from dual. So now it displays this column heading in which case? Uppercase. Observe here, in uppercase only it is displaying. But I don't want in uppercase. In lowercase only I want to get the column heading. So in such type of situations, what we have to do? Specify this alias name in the double quotes. Now it maintains the case. Observe. Okay. So to maintain the case, and for example, I'm writing like this. Another example. I am giving alias name as total value here. I'm giving alias name as total value. What it is giving? Error. So can we use multiple words directly as alias name? No. We have to use what now? Double quotes. In the double quotes, we have to specify the alias here. So now it maintains the case as well as multiple words column heading it will give. Observe here, total value it is displaying in small letters and multiple words it is displaying as the column heading. So the point to understand here is to maintain case and to give alias name in multiple words. Specify alias name in double quotes. Specify alias name in double quotes. That's it. Okay. So to maintain case and to give alias name in multiple words, specify alias name in the double quotes. Okay. So here total value, 2 words we want to give. So we are specifying in the double quotes. Here we want to maintain the case. So we are giving alias name in the double quotes. In the lower case it is displayed. That's it. This is about alias. So based on our requirement, sometimes we give the column alias names. And this alias name is temporary. For that query only, we can that name will work. Okay. Scope is limited to that query only. Scope is limited to that query only. It is temporary. It is not permanent. It is temporary. So this is about column alias. Okay. So every time I will not explain about column alias and dual. Directly I use dual. Directly I give column alias. Is it clear? Next, see how to use operators now. So just now we have seen here we are using arithmetic operator plus. In the tables, how can we use, sir? Listen. We are creating one table now. Table name is student. In this, some fields out there like SID, student name, marks of subject 1, marks of subject 2, and marks of subject 3. We are inserting some records here. Okay, 1001 Ramu, 50, 70, and 60 I'm giving. Okay, 1002 Kiran, 55, 35, and 75 I'm giving. Okay, so this table we want to create. We want to calculate total marks now. How to create this table? Create table. What is the table name? Student. Student ID. Which type? Number type. Next S name. Which type? Varchar 2 type. Okay. Next M1. Which type? Number type. Size we are giving as 3. Okay. Next M2. Which type? Number type. Next M3. M3 also number type. I'm giving size as 3. So now with this table will be created. We want to insert the records. Insert into. Okay. Table name. I'm giving table name as student. Values are 1001 Ramu 50, 70, 60. So 1001 Ramu 50, 70, 60 we are giving. One more record we want to insert. So one more insert query we are writing. Okay. And I'm giving values as 1002 Kiran. Okay. Values are 55, 35, 75. 55, 35, and 75. Okay. So now to save this table data, what we have tried? Commit. Data will be saved. Our requirement is we want to calculate total marks now. We want to calculate total marks now. So M1 means marks of subject 1, M2 means marks of subject 2, M3 means marks of subject 3. What is our requirement now? We want to calculate total marks and average marks. So first student total marks we want to calculate. So values are 50 plus 70 plus 60 value we want to get. This value we want to calculate. 55 plus 35 plus 75 result we want to calculate. Now this 50 is which column value? M1. 70 is which column value? M2. 60 is which column value? M3. So we write M1 plus M2 plus M3. That's it. Select M1 plus M2 plus M3 from which table? Student table. That's it. From student. This is the way of calculating total. So here column names are participated in the expression. Column names are used in the expression. For example, if this column name is maths, this column name is physics, and this column name is chemistry. Here what we have tried here? Maths plus physics plus chemistry we have to write. So column names only we are using. Column names are participating in the expression. Okay, that's it. So now create this table. If any table is there with the name student, let me drop that one. Drop table. Table name is student. So student table is not there. We are creating one student table now. So this create query I'm copying. We are creating student table with 5 columns. Okay, see, table is created. Now this table has 5 columns: SID, SNAME, M1, M2, M3. We want to insert 2 records now. So these 2 insert queries I'm copying. Okay, observe here. 2 records are inserted. I want to save this table data. Comment. Open the table data. Select star from student. So now we want to calculate the total marks. So to calculate the total marks, 50 plus 70 plus 60 we want to calculate. So M1 plus M2 plus M3 we have to calculate. That's it. Here we are using arithmetic operator plus. What we have to write? Select select M1 plus M2 plus M3 as total. As total. Okay. From which table? Student table. Okay. Observe here. It is displaying the total marks. Observe. If you want to get those column values also, okay, you can retrieve those column values also. Student ID, student name, M1 plus M2 plus sorry, M1 comma M2 comma M3 comma M1 plus M2 plus M3. From which table? Student table. Okay, observe here. It is displaying SID values, SNAME values, M1 value, M2 value, and total value. What is the column heading it is displaying? M1 plus M2 plus M3. But we want to get this column heading as total. So what we have to do? As total we have to write. That's it. Okay, you can check here. Okay, what is 50 plus 70 value? 120, 120 plus 60, 180. Total marks we got. Okay, so we want to calculate average also. We want to calculate average also. Now observe here. Select SID, SNAME. We are getting, and we want to calculate total and average now. So to calculate the total, what we are writing? M1 plus M2 plus M3 as total. And we want to get average also. How we calculate average? M1 plus M2 plus M3 by 3. Marks scored by the student by number of subjects. Okay, as average. As average, from which table we are retrieving? Student table. So this is the way of calculating total and average. Here we are using division operator and plus operator to calculate the average. Observe here. So this is the way of using arithmetic operators. Okay, now observe here. It is displaying the total marks and average marks. Okay, so these queries only I'm writing here. Our requirement is calculating. See, calculating total and average. So what we are writing here? Select student ID, student name, total I want to calculate. So M1 plus M2 plus M3 as total. We want to get average now. M1 plus M2 plus M3 by 3 as average. From which table? Student table. That's it. Copy this. Okay. I'm copying this. Observe here. It is working perfectly, and column alias names it is giving as total and average. So this is the way of using arithmetic operators. Next example. Create one table here. Another example. Create one table, employee table. In the employee table, we want employee number. Now you tell me. So here just now we calculated total and average. So is this result stored temporarily or permanently? This is temporary only. This is temporary only. Is there any total column in the student table? No. Is there any average column in the student table? No. Temporarily, we are seeing the result here. If you see the table structure here, in the student table, how many columns are there? 5 columns only. Is there any total column? No. Is there any average column? No. Just we are calculating total and average temporarily we are seeing. If you want to store the data, you need to take 2 more columns here, total and average. When we are creating the table, take 2 columns. And using update command, we calculate it. In the update command, we discuss. Using update command, we have to calculate. Now, that result will be stored permanently. Okay. Now, if by using select, if you are doing any calculation, means this is temporary. Temporarily, you are seeing the data. If M1 plus M2 plus M3 is added, you will get this result. M1 plus M2 plus M3 by 3 means this is the result. Temporarily, we are seeing the result. We are not storing the values. Okay. Now, one more example. We want to create one employee table, employee number, employee name, columns are job and salary. And we want to insert some data here. Okay. 5001. Okay. Some salary value I'm giving. Next 5002. Okay. Manager. Some salary value I'm giving. So like this, we want to create one table. Okay, to create this table, what we have to write? Create table. What's the table name? Employee. What is the first field here? Employee number. Which data type? Number data type. Size is 4. Employee name. Which data type? Varchar 2 data type. I'm giving size as 10. Okay, next job. Job also. Varchar 2 data type. Okay, I'm giving size as 10. Next salary. Number of, for example, assume that maximum salary is 1 lakh. Maximum salary is 1 lakh. What are the total number of digits? 8. How many number of decimal places are there? 2. What we have to write? 8 comma 2. 8 comma 2 we have to write. So I'm writing 8 comma 2 bracket close semicolon. Now table will be created. Observe here. Employee table will be created. If any table is there with the name employee, I'm dropping that one and I'm creating the table. Table is created. Observe here. Table is created. How many columns are there? 4 columns are there. Those 4 values we want to insert now. So insert into which table? Employee values 5001. 5001. Name I am giving as A. Okay. Job title is clerk and salary I am giving as 6000. One more record we want to insert. Okay. So number I am giving as 5002. Name is B. Job title is manager and salary is 9000. Okay. Observe now. These 2 records we are inserting. Observe. Records are inserted. To save this table data, what we have to write? Commit. To see the table data, what we have to write? Select star from employee. Okay, see here in the employee table. Now 2 rows are there with 4 columns. Table is ready. Our requirement is this is salary per month. This is salary per month. Our requirement is we want to find annual salary per annum. Okay, this is the salary per month. We want to calculate salary per annum. Okay, what we have to do? Into 12. Into 12. So this 6000 is which column value? Salary column. So multiply salary column value with 12 and give alias name as annual salary. That's it. Okay. So we are writing like this, calculating annual salary. To save this table data, we are writing commit here. Okay. So now our requirement is we want to calculate annual salary. So to calculate annual salary, what we are writing here, select. So employee number, employee name, salary we want. After this, annual salary we want. To calculate annual salary, what we are writing, salary into 12. Salary into 12. And we want to give alias name here. So as annual salary, I want to give alias name in 2 words. Double quotes. In the double quotes, we have to give the alias name. So annual salary, we are giving in the double quotes. From which table? Employee table. From employee table. Okay. Job column, I'm not retrieving, no problem. Okay. If you want that also, you can write. Okay. So observe here, employee number, employee name, salary, 3 columns we are retrieving. Next, we are calculating the annual salary. To calculate annual salary, we are using arithmetic operator, multiplication operator we are using. In the previous examples, here we used addition operator and division operator we used. Now we are using multiplication operator in this example. Okay, observe now. I'm copying this here. Sorry, not copied. Observe what it is displaying. Observe here. First employee salary is what? 6,000. 6,000 into 12. 12 6 72,000. Okay. So what is the column heading it is displaying? Observe here. Annual salary it is displaying, and it is maintaining the case here. So in the small letters it is giving. In multiple words, we want to get the alias name. So we must specify alias name in the double quotes. That's it. So this is one example, calculating annual salary. Okay, every point is important, don't neglect. How can you calculate annual salary, interviewer may ask. Or now we want to calculate TA, HRA, okay, income tax and gross salary. Calculate TA, HRA, okay, tax and gross salary. This is our requirement. So company is paying 10% as TA. Company is paying 10% as TA on employee salary. So 10% on salary as TA. 10% on salary as TA they are paying. Company is paying HRA. They are paying 20% on salary as HRA. 20% on salary as HRA. Okay. This tax they are deducting. They are deducting 5% amount. 5% amount they are deducting. Okay. So 5% on salary. 5% on salary as tax. Okay. Next, gross salary we want to calculate. Gross salary means is basic salary plus TA plus HRA. So TA company is paying. So plus HRA company is paying. So plus. Okay. Tax they are deducting. Minus tax. That's it. So this is calculating gross salary. This one we want to calculate now. Okay. We have salary column is there. We have to calculate 10% on the salary. That is TA value. Okay. HRA we have to calculate 20% on the salary. Okay. Tax we have to calculate 5% on the salary, and gross is salary plus TA plus HRA minus tax. What we have to write? Please tell me the query. Select. We want to get employee number, employee name, salary. Okay. Comma. TA value we want to get. TA 10%, right? Okay, 10% on the salary. Just observe the employee table now. Select start from table name is what? Employee. Okay, observe here. On this salary, salary is 6,000. On this salary, we want to calculate 10%. Means what? 10 by 100. 10 by 100 value is what? 0.1. 10 by 100. 10 by 100 means 0.1. So you can write 6000 into 10 by 100, or you can write 6000 into 0.1. Anyone you can write, no problem. Okay, this 6000 is which column value? Salary into 10 by 100. Or you can also write salary into 0.1. So this is what calculating TA. So salary into 0.1, as we are giving alias name as TA. That's it. Very simple. Similarly, we want to calculate HRA. HRA 20%. 6000 into 20 by 100. So salary into 20 by 100 you can write, or you can also write 0.2. 0.2 you can write. Next, we want to calculate tax. Tax is 5%. Into 5 by 100 we can write, or we can also write 0.05. Salary into 0.05. This is calculating tax. Okay. Next, we have to calculate gross. Gross means salary plus TA column is not there. Calculate TA. Salary into 10%. TA. Salary into 20%. HRA minus salary into 5%. Okay. Observe here, addition operator, subtraction operator we are using here. Observe. If you write 10 by 100, here division operator also we are using. 20 by 100, 5 by 100, like this. Okay. Any way you can use. This is the way of calculating TA, HRA, tax, and gross salary. So we want to calculate TA now, 10%. What we write? Salary into 0.1. Salary into 0.1. Okay, as TA, comma, salary into 0.2 as HRA, comma, salary into 0.05 as tax, comma, gross salary we want to calculate. So salary plus salary into 0.1. Okay, this is what TA, plus salary into 0.2. Okay, minus salary into 0.05. That's it. This one is what? Gross salary. So as gross we are writing. Okay, from which table? From employee table. That's it. So this is the query for calculating TA, HRA, income tax, and gross. Observe here what it is displaying. Just observe. So salary is 6,000. TA salary is 6,000. Okay, 10% on 6,000. Okay, 20% on 6,000. Okay, 5% on 6,000. And finally, we are calculating gross salary here. So this is the gross salary value. Okay. So salary plus TA value plus HRA value minus tax value. So finally, gross salary is what? 7,500. Observe here, column alias names are applied here. If column alias names, if we don't give, expression will be displayed as the column heading. So now you tell me, here we are calculating TA, HRA, tax, gross. Okay. Are we storing this data temporarily or permanently? This is temporary. Okay. Permanently we are not storing. Temporarily we are seeing the results here. Is it clear? So now, next. So this is the way of using arithmetic operators. All arithmetic operators are over. Next, relational operators. Relational operators can be also called as comparison operators. Okay, all these operators are, all these operators are, these relational operators are used to compare two values. So to compare two values, we are using these relational operators. So Oracle SQL is providing, Oracle SQL provides following relational operators. I'm giving the list here. So it is providing relational operators like less than. This is the symbol for less than. This is less than or equals to. This is the symbol for less than or equals to. And this symbol is greater than. This is greater than. And this symbol is greater than or equals to. So greater than or equals to. And this is the symbol of equals to. And for not equals to, We can use exclamation equals to or empty angular brackets or caret equals to. Okay, so these are the any one among these three you can use for not equals to. That's it. These are the operators. Very, very simple. See, so yesterday we created one EMP table. So that EMP table I'm using now. Observe. So select employee number, employee name, salary from EMP. This is the EMP table. Total how many rows are there? 14 rows are there and 8 columns are there. So here some salary values are there. Observe. 800, 1600, 1250. So different salary values are there. Now, I don't want to get all employees records here. I want to get the employee records whose salary is greater than 2500. This is our requirement. The employees who are earning more than 2500, we want to calculate. This is our requirement. Okay. So the question is, so these are the arithmetic operators. Question is, display the employee records whose salary is more than 2500. What we have tried? Select star means all columns. From which table we are retrieving? EMP table. From EMP table. Select star from EMP where salary greater than 2500. That's it. Very, very simple. Simple query. So select star from EMP where salary is greater than 2500. Observe here. So it is displaying the employee records. How many records it is displaying? 5. Total how many employees are there? Total how many employees are there? 14. In the EMP table, total 14 there, but how many records it is displaying here? 5 only. Because these 5 employees only earning more than 2500. Observe these salary values here. All are greater than 2500. Observe. Okay. Now, see here. Implicitly, what is happening? Let me explain clearly. Listen. We are writing query as select star from EMP where salary greater than 2500. This query we are writing. Now, in this query, first which one will be here? 3 clauses are there. One is select, another one is from, another one is where. Okay, from these 3 clauses, which one will be executed first? From will be executed first. After from, which one will be executed? Where will be executed. After this, which one will be executed? Select will be executed. So this is the execution order. Okay, first from will be executed, then where, then select. Okay, so when from is executing, entire EMP table will be selected. So in the on entire EMP table, where clause will be executed now, this condition will be applied on every row. First row value is what? Salary column value is what? 800. It checks is 800 greater than 2500 or not. Is this condition true? False. False means first record will not be displayed. Okay. Now second value is what? 1600. Is 1600 greater than 2500? No. False. This record will not be displayed. Now for third row, it is applying the condition. For every row, condition will be applied. In the where you are writing condition means on every row it will be applied. So 1250 greater than 2500, condition false, it will not be displayed. Is 2975 greater than 2500? Yes, condition true, this record will be displayed. Okay, here condition false, this record will not be displayed. Here condition true, okay, and here condition false, this will not be displayed. So like this, if condition true, record will be displayed. If condition false, it will not be displayed. So in the where clause, we are writing the condition. That condition will be applied on every row. Later select will be executed. Select selects the columns. That's it. So this is the execution process. So when we write like this, first it is executing from, entire table will be selected. Next, it executes where it is applying condition on every row. It selects the rows. Then select will be executed. That selects the columns. Finally, it displays the data like this. Is it clear? So like this, we can use greater than. Now, much explanation is not required. You know how to use less than or equals to, greater than or equals to. Much explanation is not required here. Okay. Next, for example, we want to display the employee records whose salary is 3,000 or more than 3,000. What we are trying? Select star from EMP. Please, all of you involved in the class and give the response here. Where salary greater than or equals to 3,000. That's it. Okay, salary greater than or equals to 3,000. The employee whose salary is 3,000 or greater, it will display the records. Observe here. Okay, so these employees' salaries are 3,000, or two employees are earning 3,000. One employee is earning more than 3,000. So three records it is displaying. Observe here. Okay. So like this, we can use greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, etc. We want to display the employee records whose salary is less than 1,600. Whose salary is less than 1,600. What we are trying? Select star from EMP where salary is less than 1,600. Salary is less than 1,600. Okay. Observe here. So 7 employees' salaries are less than 1,600. Observe. See, all these salary values are less than 1,600. See here. So first from will be executed, then where will be executed. When where is executing, condition will be applied on every row. If condition is satisfied, it displays the record. Otherwise, it will not display the record. Okay. So like this, we can use the relational operators. Now next query. Display all managers records. Display all managers records. This is our requirement. What we have tried? Select star from EMP where job equals to manager. Okay. For example, I'm writing like this: job equals to manager. Okay. So now observe here. Observe what it is displaying. Just observe here. No rows selected. But in the table, managers are there or not? Yes, managers are there, but it is not displaying these managers records. Why? Because for string comparison, it is case sensitive. Okay, so I am giving this value in the capital letters because in the table, capital letters managers are there. Okay, so now observe here, it is displaying all managers records. Okay, so now our requirement is we want to display all employees records except clerks. We want to display all employee records except clerks. What do we have to write? Select star from EMP where job not equals to clerk. That's it. Other than clerks, records will be displayed. Okay. So observe here. It is displaying the records now. See here, clerks are not there. Salesmen are there. Okay. Managers are there. Analyst there, and president is there. But clerks are not there. Total 4 clerks are there. 4 clerks records. It is not displaying here. Only 10 rows it is displaying. So other than clerks, it is displaying. Okay. So like this, we can use equals operator, not equals operator. Now our requirement is we want to display the employee record whose employee number is 7369. This is our requirement. Whose employee number is 7369. What we have to write? Select star from EMP, where employee number equals to 7369. I'm copying this. Observe here. It displays only 7369 employees record. Observe. Okay. Now, my requirement is I want to display department number 20 employees records. There is one column is there. Department number column is there. Okay. If department number is 20, then only we want to display the records. Select star from EMP where department number equals to 20. That's it. Okay, observe here. All these employees are working in 20 department. Observe. See, only 20 department employees records are there. Okay, now we want to display all employees records. Okay, except department number 30. Except department number 30. What we have to write? Select star from EMP where department number not equals to 30. That's it. So other than department number 30 employees records will be displayed here. Observe here. These employees are working in 10th department and 20 department, but 30 department is not there. Observe. Okay. Now for not equals to, I told 3 symbols we can use. Observe. See here we are using which symbol? Exclamation equals to. Now I am using empty angular brackets. Is it giving same result or not? Observe here. Again 8 rows are selected. It is giving same result. It is displaying other than 30th department employees records. So with this you can understand that angular brackets we can use as the not equals to. Next, I am using caret equals to here. Caret equals to. Observe here. Still it is giving same result. Okay, 8 rows. Department number 10 and 20 employees records. It is displaying 30 department employee records are not there. So this is the way of using relational operators. Relational operators are over. So please confirm, is it clear about relational operators? How to use them? Next. Third one, logical operators. Okay, logical operators. See. Logical operators. These logical operators are used to perform. Logical operators are used to perform logical operations. So to perform logical operations, we use them. Okay. See. So to perform the logical operations, we are using these logical operators. So Oracle SQL provides following logical operators. Following logical operators. What are those? First one is what? And. Okay, this and is used to perform logical and operations. Is it to perform logical and operations. Okay, and or second one is or is used to perform logical or operations. Logical or operations. And next third one is not. Not is used to perform logical not operations. So to perform logical not operations, we are using logical not. Okay. So these are the 3 logical operators provided by the Oracle SQL. Here and means and text we write. Or means or text we write. Not means not text we write. Okay. Text itself is the symbol here. So to understand this, you have to know the truth table.